video for our premium and Just Mitch premium level members, and I just said, you know what, I'm just sitting here. I know no one's on. The drive-through comes on in like an hour, and we don't have any shows scheduled for right now. I know Joe and Ashley and Goran finished up the soccer European football show, so I just figured, what the heck, I'm just gonna flip on the camera and see what happens, see if anyone's out there, see if anyone's got anything going on. But we used to do this Ask Mitch thing, and I do have a new show coming up, so I just want to kind of get it out there, and I don't know, just see what's going on. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. See if anyone has any questions, any comments, anything goes. And Ask Mitch. I'll stay here for about 10 minutes. See if any questions come up. We'll just put you guys up on the board. Of course, just always love to hear from you guys. I don't do this enough anymore. I hope your day is good. It's like I haven't done this in forever, but I do have the new show coming up, so we're going to be doing stuff like this a lot. I took the Lakers in the pick, in my free pick, so we'll have to see how it goes. I don't really do props anymore. I just use the prop betting tool. What was my first bet? I probably bet my milk money in elementary school on something. Can't remember what it was. But let's see what else we got. Hello, April, on Facebook today. Can you do a best pick for $14.99? I tried doing that, but I could try again. I'll try it again. It just, it's hard. It's really hard, but I'll try it. Favorite NHL team? I don't really follow NHL, so I don't really have a favorite team. Greatest show on YouTube. I don't know about that. I have no idea. Kind of get some interesting things going on behind the scenes, though. Minnesota tonight, -3. Timberwolves? Oh, gosh. Please. Minnesota. Oh, Vikings. I don't have a pick in that game. I did not give out a premium. Lakers on the money line. I did a video on that one, Ron. What would you say is your best tool in looking at games besides watching? I would say the betting tools that we have are really the ones that I use, along with a lot of the matchup stuff that you guys don't see yet on our betting tools. Like, it's all in the beta. So it's like, it's not something you would have access to yet, but you will. And that is the best stuff. I promise it's going to be awesome. But let me go through more questions. I don't know if it's the smudges. Yeah, I went over this one on one of the shows. How do you find an arbitrage place? All right, so here is a cool thing. We have a new arbitrage tool that's going to be coming out also as part of our next set of betting tools. We have a site for arbitrage. So that's a really good segue, and it's going to be part of the segment that we're going to do. So, like, a lot of people have asked me to promote their arbitrage sites, but I didn't do it because I know we have our own. It just takes a while. I look at my balance in my betting accounts. I'd score mine in cash. Thank you guys for sticking with us for so long. I know I'm not always on my, not every day is my best day. I can admit that. I'm human. I don't use that site. I don't use that site. They were bought out by Better Collective, them and Vegas Insider, same owner. Them, Vegas Insider, Action Network are all the same company. That's all I know about it. I haven't been to that site in 10 years. So I don't know. All I know is that our betting tools are going to be way better than that. Like way, way, way better than that stuff. We're actual bettors. We're not a bunch of Europeans just trying to get you to sign up for a sports book. So that's going to be the difference. What drives you to... a lot of spite. All the people I don't like and trust. Can't wait for the prop show. Yeah, me neither. I think the prop show is going to be exciting. My view is that kind of like what I said on the earlier show. It's if the game didn't happen, I wouldn't notice. So I don't even have a premium pick. I don't have any play on the side at all. I'd probably make a play at halftime with Joe. The new tools. So we have the new set out. I meet with my partners every other Wednesday. So we're meeting this upcoming Wednesday, and I'll know the status then. But last I saw it, they were close. But the next set of tools, I have to say, isn't like groundbreaking stuff. It's a lot of good stuff. It's stuff that you guys definitely want. So like, for example, on the betting tools right now, we have most profitable teams. And it's only showing money line. But we're going to add like just against the spread and totals, right? We're going to add that stuff. We're going to add, over, under, who's the most profitable, stuff like that to those sort of tools. It's going to be enhanced of what we have. It's not like the big next set of the matchups and everything like that. I'm not, at least as far as I know. It's a joke. I mean, Brian knows that. Joe Duffy is no longer with us. He's gone on. He said he wanted to do other things. We're on good terms. We're fine with Joe. We have no issues. He has no problems with us. It wasn't like Joe had an issue with us or we had an issue with Joe. Joe just felt that with what he was doing with us, he wasn't getting the most out of what we do, and we weren't getting the most out of what he does. So he figured, why should we both, not be in that position? And when we could always stay friends and circle back later if it presents itself. So I'm just posting my Just Mitch pick for today. And that's why I was in the studio. I was just recording it. I've been on calls and everything all day long. Let's see. What will make the Bears great again? Probably a really good defensive coordinator and a really good offensive coordinator and a reasonable head coach. Yep. No, the new tool is not like spread knowledge. Our betting tools, if you go to sportschatplace.com, click on betting tools, they're more robust than pick dogs. Go to something like the standings and check all the different variables in there, or go to players and click player props. Back in the day. Yep. How about Ann? Ann is no longer with us either. I'm not sure what Ann is doing. She got mad at me. And it was like, I'm not really 100% sure. I'm not mad at her. She got mad at me. So not the first person. But we, of course, wish Ann the best. We love Ann. We gave out free picks today. Tons. What team do you hate the most? Oh, Ohio State, Notre Dame, and Florida. All three of those. Yep, I do too. I respect Joe Duffy. He's not someone like we don't respect like some of the other people in this industry. That's not the issue with Joe at all, It's just I like it too. And we're hoping we find another person that's like that. Plus 125. It's a big ask. I would say he is coach of the year, but I think McCarthy for Dallas is going to give him a run. At least right now, I would say. But probably Belichick gets it. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm watching all the videos. I said that. We're going to have a lot more programming. Joe Madden, along with doing the soccer show. So the idea of getting Joe to do the European football show was just to give her more experience as to running shows. So now she has, a bunch of, now she'll be able to, she has the experience of running multiple shows as a member of Pick Dogs. We do things differently here. She fits in like a glove, right? So it's like, everyone loves Joe. So it's like now Joe can she doesn't always have, it's like for the last 3 months, everything Joe's done here has been with me. Now it's time for Joe to be her own person. And that's what I promised her when I brought her on to Pick Dogs, is that she was going to be her own person. Just like you don't see women giving out betting opinions on other sites, I promised Joe that she wouldn't have to do that. And I think on the soccer show, she's done a little bit of that, hosting thing or hostess thing. But I think it's been more not about the hosting, and she knows this, Joe and I talk all the time. She knows that it's not about her being a host. It's about her being in a position where she works with two people that are super easy to work with, great people, Goran and Ashley. And it's like they're going to have fun together, and she's going to have that experience where she could bring that to another show, do a hockey show, with Rod and Chris and Al Ninos and the guys that are on top of the board, Dana Lane, people like that. Oh, those Colts. That Colts. Oh, man. You guys know exactly what I think about the Colts. That Colts. Oh, man. It's the best. Now you got to find it on here. Those people that don't know what we're talking about. My wife doing my Colts imitation. That Colts. This was only like a portion of it that she was doing too. We were out walking the dog and she was just having a good time at my expense. Let's see. Here she is.
Fucking coach, I just knew we were going to win. It's going to be the worst beat I've ever had.
Here, this is it.
That Colts, that fucking coach, I just knew we were going to win. It's going to be the worst beat I've ever had.
And then she says at the end of that, who am I? How did you know the Heat would win yesterday? It just seemed to be going that way, right? It was like, and all the comments, this guy's out, and this guy's out, and this guy's. As soon as that happens, good time to jump the other day. Yeah, I took the Jags in the video. Where is Joe D'Amico? Joe D'Amico is still selling his picks on the site, but he wants to do his video on this other site, and I won't allow him to do it on both. So it's my call. I told Joe one or the other, and he'd rather be seen by 100 people on Sports Memo as opposed to being with all you guys. I don't know why, Joe. I don't know why he made that decision. I have no idea. But that's, you'd have to ask him. I love Joe. I mean, who doesn't? We do podcast all the shows. I'm originally from Miami, Florida. Nhl Team. Yeah, Big Al's the best. As a matter of fact, I just got off the phone with him. I just, you can look at my recent. I just got off the phone with him before coming in here to record. See? Whoa, I just called him. I just called him accidentally. We're on the air. He's going to call me back. He's going to be like, what's going on? But you can see, I was just on the phone with him. I don't know. Let's just say I would love to know what the official betting position of the official betting partner of the NFL or the official betting partner of the Tennessee Titans or whoever the case may be, right? I would love to know I think that they should have to disclose their position. Ashley is a slam dunk. We love her. Yep. Joe Madden, she fits perfect with us. It's like Joe was offered by everybody, and she chose us. Is Joe why Ann left? No, that's not why Ann left. Ann left because she's mad at me, personally. It has. So Ann wanted to have an expanded role with our company, and I didn't give her that opportunity. That's why she left. So it's like if someone said to you, you know, I'm a handicapper, but I want to be, you know, vice president of your company, and you don't make them the vice president, and then they say, well, instead of just saying, okay, they say, well, then I'm leaving altogether. And that's why Ann left. She didn't say it wasn't vice president, but it was she wanted an expanded role, and I didn't really have a role for her. Most of the people that we have behind the scenes have big time experience. Big time. But we love Ann. I don't have any problems with her at all. Jeff Cam has contacted me about being on the shows, and then it's like for some reason I really struggled to get in touch with him. I wish I had his phone number. I'm going to ask Al for his phone number. Big Al has his number. I'll ask him. Ann didn't make the show. No, that has nothing to do with anything. Ann's mad at me, personally. Oh, Rod is working on the contest. So Rod's working on grading the picks. He doesn't have time to do the videos with Chris. That's all that is. He will be back with him shortly. Yeah, Joe's great. She puts up with us. What's my college parlay for tonight? There's so few games. I would say NC State and Gonzaga, the two big ones. Thank you guys. Without you guys, I'm just talking to myself. I don't understand. What is the 2 minutes in the box? I don't watch the videos. Joe made his own decisions. You know, he'd rather talk to 15 people, you know, that watch the videos where he's at than work with us. I don't know why. The 10 o'clock show is probably going to be a shorter version, probably something similar to this mixed with picks. But I also am going to do 7 picks in 5 minutes. The way my ex-business partner does 5 picks in 7 minutes, I'm going to do 7 picks in 5 minutes because I know whatever he does, I could do it twice as good. I should do 10 picks in 7 minutes or whatever. So whatever he does, I know I can do it twice as good. It's been proved. I gave out a video. I had a video out on this thing already. Yeah, I have nothing to hide. I'm not like the other guys. I own 100% of our business. You know, there's no other site out there where the owner is in front of the camera. There's no other site out there that I know of where the person that owns the site is the one who's out in front of the camera. Like at Docs, you never see Wade, right? You know, my old business partner doesn't own that website anymore. Or I don't even know what he owns of it, but I know he doesn't own it anymore. That's for sure. He hasn't owned it for several years. I struggle with it. That's why I don't have a pick. I could see Pittsburgh backdooring them. Yeah, I have nothing to hide, and I have nothing to apologize for and nothing to be ashamed of. So that's why I can be transparent. I'm honest with you guys. What you see is what you get. For the most part, I think some people get the wrong impression of me, but I guess that's what I've given them to work with. We have a guy named Joe Thebo who's just like, is the biggest turd you'll ever see. This guy just stalks Joe and Chris and Brian and like everybody, like sending him these recorded messages telling him what a terrible person I am. Like they're going to listen to him. Like they don't have their own experience with me to make a judgment on. Yeah, Joe Duffy has left our team. And I don't know what he's doing, personally. I just know that he wasn't doing very well with us, and he just felt like it wasn't helping either of us. So it was his choice. And, the door's open for Joe to come back. We love Joe. No, I have not. Yeah, I brought in Chris to help me with the college picks so we can cover more games. The choice was half as many videos or twice as many videos and bring in Chris. And we're going to have more. Romanelli's going to start doing them, I know. And hopefully these contest winners can do them too. And I think Joe's going to do some. They call it, like, Chris is into that, like, whole he's into, like, the kitschy names for things. That's like he did with the European football. He calls them, like, the kick dogs or something. Yeah, no need. I did a video on this one. Or are you talking Steelers? What is one of your favorite plays tonight? Those are my premium picks, and I also did Just Mitch pick on YouTube. So I have a Just Mitch thing on YouTube now, on the YouTube Premium. It's $29.95 a month, so it is $1 a day. And I do one pick that I don't give out anywhere else. So like the Just Mitch pick for $29.95, it's just one pick a day. It's $1 a day. Everyone can afford that. And it's one pick that I don't give out anywhere else. It's not a premium pick. It's not on the VIP show. It's not a video pick I gave out. It's none of the above. It's the only place I give it out is in the Just Mitch. So if you're a VIP or premium member, it's included with that. But if you want to get just the Just Mitch pick, that one's, I think it's $30, $29.95. Lightning or Leafs? Oh, you guys know how I do hockey. Where's my penny? I don't even know. Here's one. I don't think this is the lucky. So let's see. Leafs versus Tampa Bay. Leafs. Well, they would know better than me. I would take Baker Mayfield over Jared Goff any day. Daheem Hill wants to give their own picks, and that's fine. You should give those in the comments, like not in the chat. This is really not. When is Joe Sammy O coming back? I don't know what that is. My favorite sport to cover is probably either college football or college basketball. I like college football the best. It's my favorite sport. And boxing are my two favorite sports. But hey, Carrie, can you grab me? Boxing and college football are my two favorite sports, but my favorite to cover might be college basketball because there's so many games. Yeah, I've always rode solo. I always rode solo. So the whole thing with the multiple people, that only started like a year ago. In my 80s. That's funny. So this is what Brian got me for Christmas. It's a signed Manny Pacquiao boxing glove. How cool is that? That's how much Brian hates me, right? It has one of these, right? Certificate of authenticity, the whole thing. Yeah, Brian hates me. It's like you guys hate each other. It's like, got me a Manny Pacquiao glove. We'll have that on the set in the near future. I'm not in my 80s. I don't know either of those guys. I like the racetrack at Arlington. When I lived in Chicago, I used to love to go there, so I'm a little sad about it, to be honest with you. And I think that you got to stay at Soldier Field. This is fun, right? I mean, we'll be doing this every morning. Do you know if the tool is bring back tennis? I think it's there on Sports Chat. I think it is on Sports Chat. I don't know. I can't root for Michigan. I struggle with it. It's going to take a lot to beat Alabama. I don't really know. They're still grading a lot of the capper stuff. I looked through a lot of it, but I know in the videos there's some people that are killing it. I could tell you there's some people that are going to be offered that we're going to have some discussions at least. I don't know what will, in what capacity we'll bring them in. There'll be some people that will just be on the shows and stuff, and then we could see, how they do, and, if they want to be in the cap, if they end up being cappers on the site or they don't be, but definitely have the talent to come and talk picks and sports with me every day. I mean, I'm excited about it. I see some really good people out there. Yeah, Dalvin Cook makes a huge difference. Was stock trading that bad? For me? Was stock trading that bad? I think anytime you have a chance to have your own business, why wouldn't you do that? I mean, watching betting on sports and talking to you guys about betting on what's a better job than owning a business where you have 80 great people working for you and, more on the way, and get to talk about sports betting with you guys all day. I mean, what's better? Tell me that there's a better job than that. I don't think so. You get to live in Maui. I mean, what is a better job than that? So something else doesn't have to be bad. Probably if Belichick doesn't retire, he does. I don't know. I'm not a coach. I don't really know Dalvin Cook personally. His brother's not a bad player for Georgia. Yep, dog of the day. I did the dog of the day for 14 years. I love dog of the day. I just don't have time for it anymore. What happened was when I lost when Sports Chat Place was stolen from me, and I didn't have a chance to work on the site for 5 or 6 months. I think we lost continuity there with dog of the day, and when I tried to bring it back, it just didn't feel the same. So it's kind of just like a different era, So it's like sometimes it's good to just put that to rest. And instead we do the parlay, the pick dogs parlay. Who's my favorite handicapper? I don't know. Yeah, I like all of our cappers. There's not one capper on our site that is like, oh man, I gotta get rid of this guy. Soldier Field is just newly remodeled. It's a historical landmark. I do too. I think for outdoor shows, if I was to do them at this time, I could do them. If I did them at the other time, I just happened to be in the studio recording that Just Mitch segment, so that's why. I noticed no one else was on. So like the soccer show, we're in between the soccer and the drive-through. We don't have a VIP show today, so I just figured, what the heck? I'm going to be out for a couple weeks, so this is good, And then we'll probably start my morning show. I would like to start Christmas and do the bowl games up into Christmas, but more than likely it's going to be after New Year's. We'll just have to figure it out. Where am I moving to? I'm not moving. I'm here. Well, Brad still is with us doing the Brad's still a handicapper on the site. He's doing extremely well in the basketball. And Payne works for a sports company in Florida, like representing athletes. My thoughts are do your own capping first. Or, if you buy premium picks or whatever the case may be, betting tools, whatever. Do your own stuff first. And then when the line something looks funny, then you look at the stuff like that. But I don't think you can go solely on that. I don't know what the comment was there. I like Texas. I know it's probably dead money, but I don't care. I I think that Chris Beard at Texas finds a way. I think they are the better team here. I know Seton Hall is used to playing these giants, though, out of conference. Favorite dead show that comes to mind? Oh, man, so many. I would say Alpine Valley Day 3, 1986 was definitely one of my favorites. I would say Brendan Byrne Arena Meadowlands in 83. 1983, Brendan Burns Meadowlands. Steven Stills came on and played Iko with them. So those are probably my two ones that I can remember. But I've been to some good ones. I will be on the morning at 10 a.m. by myself. I will have guests from time to time, but not every day. The world is on Seton Hall. I'm on the Lakers, just like I say in my video. I think I think you need to if Soldier Field loses the Bears, the NFL has lost something. The Bears have to play at Soldier Field. They got to. It's like if the Packers left Lambeau for a dome stadium. Thank you. Dog of the day was awesome. I love the dog of the day. And that's my dog of the day. We could do a dog of the day. Let's pick one. Who do you want to be the dog of the day? I'll do it. Yes, we have gold pineapples and we have white pineapples. Favorite concert I ever attended? I think it was maybe that Police concert with my wife at Wrigley Field. That concert was awesome. Also, U2 at Soldier. Really awesome. Those are two really good concerts. I saw the Rolling Stones once at Shea Stadium. And that was really good. And, oh, man. I saw The Who in Tampa. I've seen a bunch of really good concerts. I've been lucky. It was weird. The Police at Wrigley Field, it was the first concert they had at Wrigley Field. Oh, yeah. Steven Tyler played. He's one of our neighbors. He played at Maui Cultural Center. It was like, I don't know, like 1,000 people there or something. It was fantastic. He played all the Aerosmith stuff. It was really, really good. This was not that long ago. It was the last concert I went to. No, I saw James Taylor after that. But Steven Tyler played. Steven played. I don't know. He played at Maui Cultural Center. He didn't have his band with him, but he had like a bunch of people that he jams with all the time. And they played all the Aerosmith songs. They played like everything. Willie K played. Like everybody played. It was awesome. That was really good. I don't think so. I don't think boxing can return to that era because of pay-per-view, and I think a lot of people have never seen the great fighters, and I think that's what was part of the problem with Manny Pacquiao. I don't have a pick. I'll be on halftime with Joe Madden. Why are you going to be out? I haven't been off in 15 years. I need to go to the doctor. It's like eventually I got to take care of myself. So 15 years, I haven't had a day off. So eventually you have to take care of yourself when you get old. Someone said I was 80 in the comments. I have no idea. I gave out a pick on the total. I don't even love that. I'll be on at halftime and we'll have picks on it at halftime with Joe. We will see the new capper from the contest, hopefully by the national championship game at the latest. But I'm going to guess by the 3rd, 4th of January. Definitely by the NFL playoffs. Yeah. I'm considering leaving Maui. I'm considering leaving Maui. No, I haven't been to Steven's house. It's not far from my house. I don't, I've met him a few times, but I don't know him like that. Purdue game. I think we went over that. I did a video on that one. Mitch Pucks. Dallas, Washington. Yep, we'll have picks on that one. We wait until the day of the game. We have our NFL show. All that stuff. Jack Wickens. Going to do the Steelers with the English accent. They're my dog of the day. Grand Canyon. They ain't losing. These are the type of comments. Do you like Iron Maiden? Hell yeah. Queens, New York. Awesome. Love Queens. Queens has some of the best Chinese restaurants in the world, man. They do. No, I think that's the idea of the VIP is that you get some premium picks to work with, and then you decide what capper you want, and then you kind of go on your merry way. You kind of graduate to the premium picks, and you just follow that capper. You get their monthly package or whatever. I mean, that's the whole idea. We're not going to all agree. We can't even agree enough to stay on a show together for this long. We can't even agree on a starting time for a show. I mean, that's really the problem there, is the starting time. I think they're in the discussion, Pink Floyd. I don't know if they're top 5 Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones. I think they could be. I think they could. I know people were their number 1. I know people that think they're number 1. So, thank you. I don't know. I don't even understand that. Yep, that was that whole tour. The Who played with the Clash. That's a possibility. It's definitely on the list. Not on the list. I don't want to see snow. It doesn't look like it. It looks like what they do now, kind of like what they did to Soldier Field. They remove the insides and then redo all of that and then kind of, leave the outside. That's what they did at Soldier. Because now they're historical landmarks. I like everyone. We're all going to be together on the VIP and premium and on the weekends and all that other stuff. We'll be together plenty. There you go. All right. Well, we made it through everybody's comments and questions on Ask Mitch. This show, I was meant to be on here for about 10 minutes, and we've been on for about 45. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I think this was fun, right? See, I could carry the show by myself, and it's like we'll have our show in the morning, and, maybe it is. Who do I think will win the Super Bowl? I don't know. We can't even figure out who's going to win this week. It's like, let alone the Super Bowl. I have a hunch it's going to be the Buccaneers versus the Patriots. It would be my call. But I think a lot of people are thinking, Chiefs versus Packers, the State Farm Insurance Super Bowl, the way things go. Yeah, we're going to be doing stuff like this every morning. I'll probably have shows where some that are shorter, and I'll just give picks. Then we'll do Ask Mitch. We used to do it every Friday, and we'll probably do it again on Fridays, Ask Mitch. And when people can ask, Team A versus Team B with the point spread, Yep, awesome. I've met a lot of people from the sites. I met Larry Outlaw, who said here about Arizona. We had a good time. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining. I had nothing wrong with rock and roll tangent, that's for sure. As my wife would say, you've flipped the narrative. But anyways, have a great night, everyone. Enjoy the drive-through. Tony T and Chris. And I don't know who they have on today, but it should be a good show. Let's make it a winning night. I'll see you guys in a few hours at halftime with Joe Madden. In the meantime, I'm going to be in the studio recording videos for tomorrow. We got nine NBA, and we've got, I think we're doing 10 college basketball. I think Chris did 5, and I'm doing 5. He left me App State Furman, Brown, Vermont, thanks, Memphis, Murray State, Vandy, DePaul, and Boise, Prairie View, A&M. I doubt I'll even do that one. But anyways, I'll see you guys in a few hours at the halftime. Enjoyed it. Who do you think the best college QB ever is? Jim Kelly. Have a good one, everyone. I appreciate it. It was fun. All right. Aloha. Have a good night.